There's time for some more axioming. There's the Nietvries on her pedestal there. Hang on a minute. There she is, and she's gonna teach me stuff if I behave myself, which of course I am totally not gonna do. Let's do, because, I mean, why should I?
I'm in creative. That doesn't work.
You don't even glow. Why don't you glow?
Because I'm in creative. I'm invincible.
Okay.
So, welcome all to a new Axiom stream. For those who are on my side of the streams, you can see... Hello. No. Ow! You can see what Dippy is doing in the other screen. In the little one in the corner. Yes, okay. Let's put myself back into creative. Now I have an arrow in my shoulder. I think it's in my shoulder. No, it's in my arm.
Bum. It's not in your bum.
Hey, Mr. Studio Lamp. How are you doing? No, it's Joel. Hi, Joel. How are you doing? I'm gonna teach...
Hello, Nietvries' audience.
I'm gonna teach Dippy the build tools today. If she stops putting me in survival. Dippy, behave. Come, I want to go somewhere where we haven't like pasted the whole world full with things, because this time we're gonna use a little bit more stuff.
Where are you? She's hiding. She's hiding.
I'm not hiding. Stop. Look around.
Hello,
just no.
Have you turned yourself into a llama?
No, the other way around.
Oh.
Hello.
Apologies, llama. You don't look anything like Nietvries. Sorry. Okay. God, the whole world is pink. Did I do that last time? Oh
yeah, that's okay. Come, we need to go a little bit more towards here.
Yeah. Oh, this is a bad color.
Never heard of it. Ah.
It looks like
Hi,
strawberry
Jill.
ice
Welcome
cream.
to the
Strawberry and
stream. How
vanilla
are
ice
you?
cream.
Yeah. I want to go where I can see that. So we need to go a little bit further. Yeah. Well, let's go here over on the pink. Because today we're gonna play with the fun stuff. The stuff we've all been waiting for. The builders tools.
Yay, fun stuff.
I'm first gonna quickly clear my inventory because I have a block in there.
Okay.
So if you press your right shift, then we are going into the editor's mode again.
Okay, yes, I have done that.
Yep. And today we're gonna use the building tools, and we're gonna start off with the freehand drawn. That's the second row, and then the fifth
the one that
icon.
Looks like the one that looks like a pencil?
Looks like a pencil, yeah.
Okay.
So this one is very easy.
Oh, I can't see you now because you are in you are in the menu, so you disappear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
But select your free and drawn.
Yes. Okay.
And then you see underneath in your tool options like a sphere or whatever you want to have for shape and a radius. So I want you to put your radius on like 20.
20?
Yeah. Do you know what? Let's put it on 8. That's big enough for the purpose I have right now.
Big enough for a beginner.
Yeah.
You don't let a learner drive a lorry. You just give them a tiny car.
And then just to make it a little bit more fun, go to your active block on your right.
Yes.
And select a type of stone.
A type of stone. Okay, let's see. Any stone or
any
just
stone?
Any stone. Well, in that case, let's just go for the classic cobblestone.
Yeah. So I made like half a heart here.
Yeah.
I want you to complete the other half.
Hang on, I'm just trying to get in the right. Oh, it's upside down. Hang on.
For you, it's upside down. Sorry, I'm on the.
Hang on.
You can undo everything with Control C, just like you have done before.
I pressed the right button instead of the left button. I need to go and move. I'm still struggling with navigation.
Yeah,
here.
I think you need to set your movements from Blender to vanilla.
Okay.
Or the other way
where,
around.
where do I do that?
I know when you just have the new version, it asks you.
Hmm.
New
It's
view.
okay. It's okay. I can do this. So I am now. Aha. That's a lovely smooth lavard. Okay. It looks like a pretzel.
That's
Except
okay.
I've made it really high.
Yeah, so
got like a-
that's the thing when you use the free drawn. You
Yeah.
just draw like over each other.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. That so
hang on.
it's a really simple tool,
Yeah.
and yeah, it is just really simple.
Yeah.
So
That's a wonky heart.
the one next to it is the sculpt draw.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm just trying to okay. Right. Okay, I'm just trying to make that. Okay, right.
You can
Okay.
Yeah.
Sculpt draw.
This is fine. We're just gonna adjust things later, okay?
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
Yeah, the sculpt draw basically. Oh wait, there's a kiddo.
Alleen om mijn tanden.
Oh, ben jij heel vervelend? Want mama is aan het streamen, dus papa gaat vandaag jou naar bed brengen.
Well,
Daddy is stupid because he makes me want to go to bed. Kiddo, it's
yeah,
sleeping
it's
time.
The
You
middle,
need to
it's
sleep.
the middle of the night, young man.
Yep.
Listen to your daddy. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Okay, so how now? So I have gone to the sculpting tool. Hang on, sculpting tool. Yes.
I also quickly wanna take this with me. So
Zig.
let's put that there. Okay, so basically you have your sculpt drawer here, and what it does is it pulls out the block from the terrain. So if I would move that next to where I already have my sand, you can see that it's gonna build up layers around it, so it looks more like naturally terrain.
So let me just see.
You can just use it on the side and just drag it around.
Okay.
Does it have to be perfect?
No. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just making a giant mud cake.
Yep.
Yeah.
So radius is just how big your brush is, but underneath it you also see strength.
Okay.
Strength just means that the higher. Sorry, I got distracted by a kiddo in the background. The higher you put it, the higher you will pull your things up at once.
Oh my! That's wow. Oh, I wish I'd known that a little while ago, because that would have been so useful.
Yep. You can undo it because it's a little bit too much.
What do you mean? It's beautiful. Don't you diss my beautiful creation? Okay.
You were supposed to work on your half, not on mine. No, you can shape the outside a little bit with it. You also have invert. That means you will basically do the opposite.
Okay.
In this case, we're not going to use that for this. If you press on mask Y.
Okay. So now I sort of basically file away at it and make it. Yeah. Oh god, that biscuit has been broken.
Yeah. So if you mask Y, that means basically that you will only add mass on your Y-axis. So then it will go, mostly up.
Yeah. So if I make this brush really small, I will just go up.
Yeah.
Aha.
So underneath it, there is like a third thing that you can. That's already been like turned on.
denoise, yeah.
Denoise. Yeah, denoise basically makes it smoother. So when you are building things and you don't want it to be too janky, you just put it on. For beginners, I would just leave that on. Now, if these settings are settings that you really like, you can go in presets and you can just save them. So you can make different settings for different types of terrain, for example. And that's basically the sculpture.
That's amazing. Hi, Kyle. How are you? Sorry, Kyle has just joined us. Kyle editing.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
So next to that, we also have the rock tool.
The rock tool. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of things to choose from here.
Yeah, so the buff tool, you know what those are. So...
shapes, yes.
Yes. So then underneath you have noise. And the noise lets us configure how random and rough the rocks are created by the sculpting tool.
Higher is more noisy.
Yeah, and underneath that is between... If you put it on 0, it also says it here. If you put it on 0, you have no noise. But if you go bigger, then it's more like blobs. Okay. So if I would leave it like this, you can see it's just pretty smooth. But if I would put it all the way up to 1, you can see that it gets like all these little blobby islands.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
If you put your radius really high and your noise radius a little bit in the middle and you would like paste it in, then you get like these mountains that I have here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Hang on. So I make the radius of the brush really... Oh, hang on.
Yeah, so the noise radius
oops,
is how bigger the blobs will be.
Oh, I see. So if I make the blobs small but the brush big, I get this. That's instant terrain. That's revolutionary.
Yeah. So underneath you have a noise field seed. A seed you need to see as something like a blueprint for creating blobs. We don't have a standard one in here, but once you have one, you can use that.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Under that, we also have the smoothing. Quickly.
Okay.
The smoothing settings affect how much the rocks produced by the previous setting get smoothed out in order to create a more coherent or unified looking rock shape rather than being floating blobs. So the above one, that's the deviation setting. That lets you set the strength of the blur.
Hang on. So smoothing, I have smoothing deviation. I have the smoothing thing,
So if you put that to 0, that's being the equivalent of like no smoothing applied.
Okay.
And if you put it on like 5, that's like the most smooth of all. I believe it's like smoothing out like 10 blocks.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So under that you also have the strength. The strength
what is a normal smoothing setting?
That's the standard is 2.
Okay, I'll put it back to 2.
The melt setting, that's melt strength, it's underneath it.
Yeah.
It's a feature that lets you determine how strongly a look should be melted or blended together. So if you put them on 3, then all your blobs are gonna melt together. If you put them on like really low, like here, then you will see that they're all loose. I did a really big radius for here. Wait, let me put. Okay. So if I would now go, then I get like all my blobs loose.
Okay.
It's when you make terrain, you just like move with all of these and just see what fits for you the best. And once you have a really good thing that you're like, oh, that's a really cool terrain, save it up under those presets, because that means next time you can just click in your presets and you don't have to shuffle and see what you can find.
If I want to extend to the ground. Oh, okay. So that means you have no if you do extend to the ground, does that mean you have no floating islands or something like that?
Yep.
I'm gonna get the heart back.
Yeah, those are the things that I sometimes repeat in the tutorial, sometimes not, because they're once I've said them like 5 times, you don't need to hear them another 8.
Yeah.
That's the same
And
with the Control Z to undo. Sometimes I
Yeah.
still say press Control Z to undo, but not always, because if people have seen 4 tutorials of me, they know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Now, the presets. If I create a new preset, I press the little plus button.
Yep. And then you can
then I give
name it.
a name, and that's basically what I've got on my screen right now.
Yeah. So for me, the one that I have now, I could call the little mountain.
Yeah.
Mountina. Okay, fine. I click on save, and then you see, if you click on the down button, you see default and little mountina in my case.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna add a little bit more, and I'm gonna make it a little bit like bigger.
Okay. I'm gonna extend it. I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, that's too high. Right.
We might go a little bit faster through it than I told you earlier. We just need to see how fast and how far we were going. Yeah.
No, this is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think this is basically a case of trying it out, right?
Yep.
So basically, you just basically play around with it and see what happens.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and sometimes you can form yourself really cool structures, and sometimes it takes a while before you have one.
Yeah.
But that's it. Once you find one, then you can just save it up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have a few sections that are like really like wobbly. You want to have them like
I think
more
mine are perfect.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For that we go to weld. That's the next one.
Weld.
Yeah.
Okay. Sculpt, draw, rock tool, weld. Okay.
Yep. So threshold is the amount at one time. Well,
Does it weld different blocks or does it weld the same
it
blocks?
welds different blocks as well. Well, it should.
Okay.
No, it's using my active block, actually. Yeah. So if you want to have more control, let me quickly check. Yeah, so if you want to have more control, you put your threshold higher.
Higher, okay.
Yeah. Again, you can use the shapes, and with the strength, that's more like how many blocks you're gonna pull out. You can't put your strength higher than your radius. So sometimes you need to put your radius or your strength higher. If your threshold is too high, you also can't use any blocks.
Ah!
Well,
I made a giant... yeah. Look, I've made a blob.
Control C.
Oh no, look at this. This is terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have it now on sphere on 5 radius. I have it on 2.9 strength and on 0.33 threshold. And with that, it's easier for me to just like smooth up all the sand towards your structure.
Okay, so... Oh, I see. So I have just changed the material so that it becomes a little bit more... Okay. Aha! This is so cool.
Yeah. Again, here you can save it up in presets if you want. Next to that is melt. Melt basically does the opposite. It's not that hard. Yep. So if I would like to like make more of a river going down here, I can just say like I want to melt all the stuff out
Oh,
and
I can
have it
also
go that
use
way.
this to put that block inside the other block. So if I hang on, I just put some.
Yeah, you can just go where you want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. So I hang on. Okay. Yeah. So meld. Hang on. Melt. Where was melt?
Next to weld.
Oh, melt. There. Yeah, sorry, I was off.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, so now it
Dippy
becomes...
can see what I have on my screen. So viewers, you're really lucky
we're
that you can
making a
also see the
canyon.
piece. Yeah, so I made like a little canyon thingy here that goes around it and then goes in.
This
you see
would have
that?
been so useful for a certain project that I was doing a little while ago.
A little while ago,
Yeah, a couple of days ago, for a certain gentleman on our server who needs something built.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is not really that spectacular,
So
but it
pretty
works.
cool, though.
Yep. Let's skip over the next two. We're gonna use one of those a little bit later, but let's go into the shape tool.
Shape, okay.
I want to do the stamp last. I think that's might be easiest. So the shape tool, basically in category, you can choose if you want to have it solid or if you just want to have one layer with flat blocks. So underneath that, you can see if you want to use that.
So let's make this
here
flat. Okay. Oh, so that means you just make
put it a little bit bigger.
I wish I'd known that.
Yeah, so underneath that you can like push and pull with the separate ones, but you can also just use the lines you see on your screen to rotate them. You can use the little square blocks just to move it a little bit in 3D in that direction.
Yeah.
You can pull again with the arrows or just move it with the thing. But if you really want to like change up the shape, then you need to click on that separate. And then you can pull it out if you want.
Okay.
Hollow, I would use if I would be building, rebuilding this thing on a server or on a survival world, because then you don't need to collect all 500 blocks.
Hang on. Where's hollow? What?
Hollow is in the modifiers.
Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. I am going solids. So category solid.
Yes.
So you have solid or flat. Okay. Let's turn that into a solid now. Okay. Then I have diameter, rotation.
I want you to make a pretty rock for me.
Okay.
I also made a rock.
Okay.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. Okay.
To the stream. How are you?
No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a... Okay. And how do I actually get this block?
You press enter.
Oh, enter. Oh,
yeah,
you
first press where you want to have it, and then you press enter.
Okay.
So you made like the spiral thingy there, down there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
I can actually change that like that. Okay, entering. Now, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I made some pyramids.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to still have one moving in the air, like you still need to paste it in, and then I want you to click on Metaball, and then I want you to hover over like 5 blocks above where you want to place it.
Okay.
So Metaball is under hollow.
Yeah. Okay, like here?
I can't see that, sweetie.
Oh, okay. So I'm above it. I don't know if it's exactly fine.
So what do you see that it does when you have Metaball on?
It becomes sort of slightly see-through.
No. So, okay, I'm gonna show you. This, do you see the
hang
giant blob that's floating?
Oh, it's become much bigger. Hang on, I don't know where's the giant
Do-
blob because I can't see where
Do you
are.
see the giant sphere that's floating?
Oh god, the sideways UFO. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
Okay, now it's gone.
Yeah,
If I put my meta ball on,
yeah.
then this is gonna happen.
Oh, it attaches itself to something else.
Yes, it attaches it. So the range that's underneath the meta ball selection is how far down or wide from it it will connect to other things. Now, if you would only like it to connect to one certain thing, like if you have like a lot of houses and stuff in it, then you need to select the thing where you're gonna put it towards. So it's not gonna overrule the other things. But it counts for all the brushes we have used and for everything that we're gonna use. If you select something, you can only use it for what you have selected.
Okay, I'm gonna make
It looks a lot more complicated than it is.
No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Okay, so I made this thing. I'm gonna make it a little tinier. And because of the meta ball, it's now actually attaching itself naturally to this. Okay, and if I make it hollow, it means that there is nothing inside, right?
Yeah, that means it's literally, you can fly in there, even in this thing, and then you can see that it is hollow on the inside.
Wait a minute, I wish I'd known that because I hollowed out everything for a certain gentleman by myself. I literally hand hollowed everything. And no, oh yeah, look at this. It's hollow. I can't get in there. I'm not a good flyer. Oof. Go in there. Haha! It's a chimney stack. It's amazing. It's a hollow chimney stack. That is so cool.
The only other things that you need to know that I think is really important for beginner. So we're talking about beginners here. Is you have underneath it you have placement. I would
in the same where the meta ball and thing.
Yeah, underneath that you have placement, and then you have offset, target point, blah blah blah. The only thing
I have got range. I have global center rotation. Where's placement? I have modifiers, hollow, meta board, and I have range. Oh, placement, the whole thing. Yes. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the blue stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only thing of those that I would say for a beginner are handy to use is actually the pivot. The pivot is like that little white dot that you had in it when you place something. If you put that on center, it will be in the middle of your build, but you can also put it at the base, and that means it will be at the bottom of your build, which sometimes can be handier, but yeah.
Yeah, because if you have it at the bottom, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Also, if
I love how it comes down and just sort of suddenly connects. That's so cool.
Yeah, if you have, just like I just did, you have something you're like, I don't like this, I don't want to have, just splash delete, and it won't even be there. So, yeah, that was pretty easy.
Oh, you pressed delete. Hi, Toby Piggy. Wow. Oh, Toby, you have to see this. This is so cool.
So
this is the shape tool.
That is the shape tool, yeah. Keep existing extend to ground is basically what you already know.
With the meta ball. And the meta ball attaches stuff to stuff.
Yep.
So hang on, I'm gonna bring it over here and over here, and it's gonna do a magic whirly swirly swirly. Oh, this is so cool.
I don't know if she's still in my range, but I'm gonna see if I can put up my render distance a little bit better,
okay,
so I can see a little bit better what she's doing.
Are you here? I can see.
Yeah, I'm next to you.
Your ghostly outline.
Yeah.
There's a ghost of the Nietvries past.
Okay.
She went past me.
So we just did the shape tool, right?
Yes.
Next to that is the path tool.
The what?
The path tool.
Path tool. Okay.
Yes. So you can click. If I want to have a rocky mountain from one side to the other, I can click once on one mountain, then I'm gonna click once in the middle, and then I'm gonna click one at where I want to have it go.
Okay.
And then I can just left click on the pivots, the white things, to move them to where I want to have them.
So, right click, hang on, left click.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And let's do this.
I just see in my Axiom that I don't have my keys
And
showing.
I can have it
So I'm quickly
line,
gonna go in here. Oh.
centenary. So there are various
Is it this one?
catmull,
Oh.
whatever that is. Catmull. It's got cat in here. Bezier curve. Okay, whatever. Okay. Ah, okay. Hang on.
Okay, I believe it should be working now. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Okay.
just hang on.
So we're not going into the types.
Use
Just asked
stairs
you
and
to just
slabs.
place them.
Line. Okay. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
With
Okay.
I just pasted one.
Hang on. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Okay. So.
That's just with line DDA without changing anything.
Okay. Hang on. And then I just press. Okay. How do?
How?
Oh,
What?
right.
You went like literally everywhere.
Yeah.
How many times did you push the button?
Maybe too many.
Yeah.
How
So
do I?
Control C. Yeah. So you just click 3 times. You click one on where you want to start, one in the
I did
middle
that
of where you.
deliberately. I was just messing about.
Oh.
How do I get rid of these things? Delete. Ah. Okay. Okay. So. Right. Okay. So. One here. Let's do one here, and let's do one here. Okay. I've
So
done 3.
yeah, and then you press enter.
Enter. Okay. How
Yeah.
do I make these bigger? I mean,
Well,
like, it's just a single line.
Yeah, that's because you have the line, the DDA type. And by the way, you did one too many.
Ah.
What I asked was put one where you want to start,
Yes.
and then put one in the middle, and then put one when you want to end. And then press
Okay.
enter.
Hang on.
So then you can
Okay.
click loosely with the right click on the middle pivot. And then you
I
can
can't
move
see
it.
I can't see the pivot anymore. Now that I've entered.
Yeah. So undo.
Okay.
Do you see how my line
Ah,
goes?
Yeah.
So you click on the beginning, then in the middle, and then on the end.
Yeah. I've now it's moving. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now I
Yeah,
just
did
doubled
you-
the thing.
Did you click on looped? Underneath line DDA.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
unclick that.
Okay.
Yep. And then it should work.
Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna
Oh.
do that. And then I'm gonna... Oops, no, hang on. Delete. Enter. And how do I...
Yeah, you when you have them like all 3 placed, that's the moment you need to right click and move the pivot. Because once you press enter, you will paste it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay. But if I right click, then I place another thingamabob.
If you click on the white pivot, then I also said left click. Is that left click?
Oh, I
right?
thought you had said light.
No,
I
it's
thought you
right
said
click
right
to place them, but if you left click, then you
Okay.
can pull them up to where you want to have them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Right. Okay, enter.
Yay! There we
yes,
go.
okay.
So the thing with line DDA is that underneath you can change up the white.
Oh, sorry, I'm line Bresenham or something like that. That is what the top one for
Oh.
me. Okay.
I don't think that matters much.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, so the line Bresem is the one that will always be one white.
okay.
Yeah, you can't really do much with that. Really good for outlining where you want to have certain things really easy.
Okay.
Underneath that is the line DDA.
Yeah, and then you can
And there
choose...
you can make the radius bigger and smaller.
Oh.
But once you click 1, 2, 3, my radius is really big. You see that there comes 0.3 underneath in your tool options.
0.3 underneath the tool options. It says looped, use stairs and slabs.
Yeah, you're in the line DDA now.
Yeah.
Then loops, curves. Okay, underneath that you see white. With sphere and radius.
Hang on, I see.
I can't zoom in on you, so I can't really look.
Ah, okay, hang on.
Stop clicking on
just-
things.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Left,
okay, so-
left part of your screen.
Okay, so I press... no, I don't press enter yet, right?
No.
So I've got line DDA, then I've got looped, use stairs and slabs, and then it says width 0.3.
Yeah, 0.3. So,
Ah,
yeah, these points underneath there is override block. Just forget that. But next
hang on,
step
just-
is
yeah.
override radius. And that override radius means the pivot, so the white blocky, that you have selected with your left button. You can make that bigger or smaller just from that point.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you could make it that it's bigger there.
Oh my god, it's getting elephant! Like,
And that
oh.
with the overhang that I made, for example, it's bigger on the sides
Yeah.
and it's smaller in the middle. Oh, and I pressed the wrong
Okay.
button. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay. Okay.
I use this tool for dragon bodies.
Oh wow, this is amazing. Toby, there are no redeems on this stream. Because it gets really distracting when we start kind of rushing off to do, you know, fancy stuff.
I know, right? It's a really cool
So-
program.
So I did the extend to ground as well.
Yeah.
Just to see what would happen, and this is very, very cool.
Did you see what I do on the other side?
No, because I was
Here, I made like a
you
thing
made
where
an
you can
archway,
fly
yeah.
under through. Underneath.
Hang on, I think it takes a lot of practice. This is so good. No llama. I'm sorry.
Oh. There
I
will be
can-
more llamas in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm just gonna go into the normal. This is so cool. This is like, oh my god, this is rock art. Mine is a bit pants, but llama. Okay. This is so cool. I mean, this is like, yeah, we're not making anything fancy looking. And then you would do this out of one material and then paint it with a gradient painter or something like that. wouldn't
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, I'm gonna show you some stuff that you
Yep.
don't need to do with all of it. So
Okay,
this
so-
was just, we have used the first two, the line Bresserham and the line DDA. We also have catenary, and I'm gonna just gonna show you what that does. Can I put it a little bit smaller so it's not that big? Still have one on override radius. Here, do you see that? What I just spawned?
Ooh, yeah.
So basically what it does, it makes like these curves waves, and we can actually put the slack up and down for it, so we can determine like how hollow we want to have those curves. We can also invert them, then they're just, instead of going down, they will go up. That's basically it. We also have the Cadmium Rom splin. And this
It
is
sounds like something from Starship Enterprise.
Yeah.
The Romulans, the Catmull Blims are with us.
this pod type smooths out the pod directory while still reaching each node. The thing for me with this is that it's more to build curvy with. For example, like this.
Ah! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, so this one does like curvy lines. Okay.
Yeah, so the other one is more like
Scattertron.
so the cat one
this
makes
thing,
it like go round.
Gabagala, yes.
And the catenary is the one that makes the dragon wings. That's how I
okay.
keep it in my mind.
So the catenary, so the catenary or catenary or whatever makes them pointy like bat wings, and the cat mull makes it like round.
Okay. Yeah, but I can also invert the catenary, and then you get this. And this is like a giant M from McDonald's.
hang on. I need to. Hang on. Let me just come out and look at this. Oh,
so this is also the catenary, but this is with the inverted. So then you get like that they go up and down.
Woo! Catatron.
Delete.
I know, it sounds like something from a spaceship. Like, well, let's get the Catatron out, the cat mull, whatever.
Then we have the last one, and that's the brazier curve. And
no, don't call it the brazier curve.
Brazier curve? I don't know how you call it. But
Bezier, yeah. Just
so
don't put an R in there. That means something else.
But this one is.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, this one is less. How do you say that? This one takes a longer time to get the curve, if you know what I mean. The other one is you can go from one point to the next and it will be like a little bit junky. This one will always make it round.
Okay. Oop. I'm gonna try one of those things.
Yeah, you try one of those things.
I'm gonna try one of those things. Let's see if I can make a big archway. So the Bezier makes a pointy thing, right? And I can make it. Let's not make it. Let's make it.
Let's see what she's gonna make from it.
I just like. Okay, so. Hang on. So you said the catenary is the one that makes the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
The catenary is the one that does the. I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. It's the one that makes like the dragon wings or the McDonald's M's.
Oh, why did this become? Hang on. They just became really, really big. Oh, and it's completely in the wrong place.
You can always drag it over. I'm gonna see if I can get you up on my telephone. So I can also see what you're doing, because my chat is in front of what I'm showing my audience. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's not good. But whatever I'm doing, it's not good.
I think that's because as a beginner, you're using too many of the pivot points.
I wanted to make an N, but I have got a fat bit in the middle.
Okay, so let's start by making it a little bit easier. I want you to go to your active block and I want you to change to another block that you haven't used yet. Because it's way too much and it's blending all in, so you can't really see what you're doing. So change up your active block to a different block.
Let's use...
It's on the right side in the middle. Yep.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Just choose something else.
I have chosen something else, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now you can actually see what you're doing. So...
But why is there a blobby bit at the
Because
point?
you did the override radius. So if you click on the white pivot, where it was thicker...
Yeah.
Then you see that override radius is clicked on. So if you click that, on your left side.
Ah, yeah. I got it sorted. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I need to move this sort of forward and down. Okay. And down. Okay. And this one, I'm gonna move up. And this one I'm gonna move down again. Okay, and this one I'm gonna move this way and this way.
Yeah, if you now move your slack, then you will see that the rounds go up and down.
Slack. Where is slack? Light looped. Sphere, linear, override, remove. Where's slack?
Slack is like when you have curve, you have your type. Then you have looped, use there's slab, inverted. Underneath there
Oh,
is
there's the
slack.
slack. Yeah,
Yeah.
slack, yeah.
So if you use that determines how big your curves are gonna be.
Oh, so this is an N, and this is a sort of slightly wavy N. Okay, I've done it. There. Oh no, it goes to the ground. How did I do that?
Because you clicked on extend to ground.
Where is that? Oh, yes. The giant Nietvries!
Yay!
I made a giant Nietvries!
Bonus points for Nietvries.
Katatronson, yeah.
Yeah. So what's really cool is with those pivots, because you can override the radius for each of them, you can make like the points really pointy, really small, while it goes out. So that's one of the reasons why I often use it for building dragons.
Okay.
Next to that...
Well, yeah, but I can't edit this anymore now that I've done this, right?
Well, if you press Ctrl C, then you might be able to re-edit it. Because if I press Ctrl C and I haven't left the tool option, then it still lets me redo it.
No.
I also just accidentally removed something that I wasn't supposed to remove.
Oh, no. I did.
Control I.
It worked. Yeah, because I wanted it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Toby
There we
just
go.
said, did you know Mojang made their very own version of Axiom? It's only on Bedrock Edition and it's called World Builder. Oh, okay, cool. No, I did not know this. Hey, I made a giant N for Nietvries.
Yeah. So next to the path tool, we have the modeling tool. The modeling tool is something that's been recently changed because this used to be a feature that was underneath path. So when I learned to use it during the Axiom contest 2 months ago, it was in a different menu.
Did you get any feedback on that, by the way?
No, but I was out pretty quickly. But there were amazing builders there.
Yeah,
so.
there were amazing.
Yeah.
There were amazing builders.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to navigate a little bit to a place where I haven't done anything yet. Okay, so modeling.
Yeah. Okay. So flat surface just adds a layer of one where you want to have it. The more you upscale the thickness, the bigger it gets.
Hang on, I get one of those, what are they called, the things with the arrows?
Yeah, the pivots, yeah. So if you just put down 3, so 1, 2, 3 in a row, and then you can see if you put it on flat, it will give you like just a flat surface, especially when you put the thickness down. Okay, yeah. If you put it on the cat moving again, do you remember what kind of shape that had?
That was the round one.
Yeah, that was like the McDonald's one. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this, you already know what kind of shapes it basically makes, but it's gonna make it more like connected, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. So it just lies on the surface. So if I, for instance, wanted to make like a line on something, then I would use this. Yeah. So can I make this wider? Because at the moment, no. But there's a reason for that. Okay, sure. Oh, I need to click on here, and then I need to click on this one. All of them do it, but just to make it easier, I want you to put it on flat surface. Because now I'm going to teach you why this is. Okay. So I want you to connect, to put the 3 dots on the edge of your mountain that you have made before. So 1, 2, 3. Delete this. Okay. Delete. Okay, so on the edge of the mountain. What do you mean the edge of the mountain? The outside of the mountain? The outside. You can just put it on the outside just to make it easy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah. And now before you click enter, I want you to go to your left, and there you see rows. And then I want you to click add row.
Yeah.
And then I want you to click underneath, underground, under the pivots.
On the ground under the pivot.
Oh, I did it on the wrong side, but...
Oh.
So now you can suddenly connect your whole area with one thing.
I don't know if I did that.
Who taught me this? I learned this myself so I could make tutorials for you guys. No, seriously? I do like an hour, maybe 2, of just investigating what I can find about how to use them. I did try out a lot of it with when I did the Axiom contest, and then I discovered that there was so much that I didn't know that I was like, I need to make a tutorial from this. And it means research. So yeah.
This is very cool.
And I also have to say, I have a 3D mind. So for me, building itself is pretty easy. It's just knowing how to use the tools. That's my problem. I still don't know everything about Axiom. Axiom, and especially Mooberry and his team, they are so fast with updating and adding things and changing things. And sometimes I just can't keep up. Because my first tutorial on Axiom from 3 months ago is already like old. I already need to make a new one to be up to date.
I don't understand the add row thing. So I have made 3 dots. Okay. And then I have clicked on add row and I clicked on row 2. Okay, and what happens with row 2?
And then you need to click on the just on the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, and then it just drags it down.
Yep, and you can still move those pivots, so you can shape the terrain a little bit like how you want. Did she just do that part, or was that already there?
Okay.
No, she's
And
up
if
there.
I add another row, what happens then? Oh, that's nothing. Okay.
Now what you can do is you can place another pivot in row 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get like 2 to work with.
Okay, amazing.
So if you have like a really large portion of a mountain that needs to be closed off, but you want to have it a certain way, then this is really good to use. What I have used this for, we're gonna go to the dragons.
Yeah.
So here you had like the N shape, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into that Catmuram thing again.
The Romulan cats, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my thickness on 1. And I'm gonna place it here, 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 here.
I'm watching it, waiting to see the magic, because
Okay.
at the moment I don't see anything, but that's obviously so.
And if I then do add row, I can put it here, drag it up, pull it to where I want to have it. Let's say... Is this in the middle? I think this is in the middle. And then I can just press enter.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have to say that this one isn't really that nice looking. But I don't know which from the top of my head. I believe it was Smart Surface. Yeah, Smart Surface. That's the one.
Okay.
You can do that one.
Dam. I'm gonna make it dam.
Okay, you're gonna go into...
Dam this off.
Yeah, if you go into modeling and then Smart Surface and you
Okay,
click...
modeling.
Oh.
Flat surface. Oh, hang on.
Apparently I've also
Smart surface. Okay.
clicked somewhere else. There.
Okay, so I'm gonna click there. And then I'm gonna click
Yeah, with Smart
here.
Surface I don't even need to make a second row because it's already gonna connect it for me.
To what? To the ground? No.
But if you do it between 2 surfaces.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can just move the pivot to where I think it needs to go.
right.
So I have used the Smart Surface during the Axiom
Okay.
contest to fill up the wings of my dragon.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that! Look, I made a little dam.
And I believe with the
Hey!
convex hull makes it more like it's round. So if you, for example, have like half a mountain that you would like to do, then yeah, that's an option.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
delete that thing if that's possible. No.
Hmm.
Okay. I want to go
have made
through with my
modern art.
modeling. Right. Let me quickly put my my thing back here.
Do you remember last year before Christmas you were modeling that your first mountains was Axiom on the outright server?
Yeah, but then also the mods didn't have that many tools yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enter. Here we go. Little mountain. Okay, it's still a little bit steep, but okay, we're gonna live with it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Next to that, next to the modeling, well, the next row, you have flat fill.
Flat fill, yes.
Yeah, with flat fill, you can use any block to fill up any kind of Y surface. So, for example, here on your side, we had like this hole. I'm filling up the holes now with the flat fill. And it's gonna use your active block.
Mm-hmm.
So
So if I want to... Does it stop if there is an edge to it?
Well, you can. It's gonna change everything that lights up when you hover over it.
Oh, okay. So I could... Hang on. I'm gonna flat fill this with water.
Yeah, I would use. Yeah, you can use water, but you can also use something else. Yeah.
Look, I've made a lake.
Yeah, but you can also use it for other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can. This one you use primarily for building.
For what?
Building.
Building, yes.
Yeah, like filling up holes. Because the next one is the fluid ball.
Hang on.
Oh,
There you go.
stop. Can you redo that?
Undo.
Undo that, yeah.
Yes.
I want you to use the fluid ball for this part.
A fluid ball. Okay.
Yeah, so that's next to the flat fill.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in those tools options, you only have 3 options. You have water, lava, and snow.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Let's go for lava. Okay.
Yeah, so then I also need to quickly look that up in my notes.
And then this ball is gonna just... Woo!
Yeah. But it's only the sources are like right there.
And then they fan out.
Yeah. So the flow length is how much they fan out.
Mm-hmm.
The quality determines how smooth it flows.
Okay.
So if you put quality down, it will be more jagged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I put quality up.
And underneath that, you also have remove fluids without sources and fill edges and only using infinite sources. And yeah, it's just whatever you want. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. So I could...
Let me empty it for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
How would you place something in the middle of the sky?
Well, I don't think from water that's gonna work.
Cancel.
There is a way with hotkeys to place something in the middle of the sky, but I don't know the hotkeys from the top of my head.
Cancel.
Because I'm really bad at those.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you've done the... I'm gonna put the water in a little bit.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Oh, that's super cool. That looks so good.
And I'm gonna put this one on top, so at least all of it is water.
Mm-hmm.
I also did it with sand too. Oops. Okay, so next to that is elevation. And elevation, underneath that, you also see the fall off with like how you want to elevate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me quickly pick the thing. So you have the Y limiter. That's how far above you will apply all your stuff. So how big you want to have it in height.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath that, we have the mode. It determines how the terrain is affected. Like if you want to raise it, lower it, flatten it up, flatten it down, blah blah blah. The smoothing then determines how smooth the elevation will turn out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for example, if I would like to have it here like a little bit more fluent, then I can go over here. I think this is too jagged, so then I can just do Ctrl-C again.
Okay.
We also have the dynamics here.
Hang on. Oh.
And there we can choose if we just want to have it like go in one smooth thing, or if we would like to have it go continuously, which means that it keeps building up and up and up and up and up instead of just giving you one boost. So if there's like a really small thing that you want to do and you want to have more control, you can put it on once.
Okay.
Yeah. So underneath that you have fall off. That's basically how you can choose like how you want to raise it. If I do it here, you can see that it will be just like a round sphere. If I put it on the pointy one, I will do that next to it, you will see that it gets like these points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can also load your custom height map. But yeah, that's one you can put in your presets again.
Oh.
So.
View word, proceed. Wow, there's a whole... Oh my god. California, what? Matterhorn.
Where
What
are
happens?
you?
A whole new menu opened up with load height maps, so I can actually place the Matterhorn on here now.
Oh.
That's so cool.
I don't have those height maps. My height maps are empty. I get like my downloads.
I don't know. It must come automatically.
Yeah, so sometimes you still need to put things in the right folders. And that's why I also asked Dippy if she could already make a schematic of something that we're gonna use later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is there something that you're like, well, I would like to elevate a portion of where we have built?
I want to punch a hole through this. And I have just done that.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe elevate base.
Are you maybe like, well, this corner could be a little bit higher?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can just put your radius a little bit smaller. You can also put your Y limiter a little bit less.
Mm-hmm. There's an unaccompanied block. I'm just gonna get rid of that. That's like go away.
So you're done using your elevation tool?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So next to that we have the slope tool.
Hang on. Okay, slope tool, slope tool, slope tool. Yes, slope tool.
That's next to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So your slope tool, I'm going towards the sand mountain on this side. If I place it,
so I can. Hang on,
yeah.
I'm gonna move out of the thing and just come.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There. If I right click it away from the mountain, and I could just let it go if I want to, and then I would go to the top of that mountain.
Okay.
And I would right click and hold it down. Then I get like this green elevation slope. And if I would then pull my mouse down, then it's just gonna fill it all up on that same slope.
Okay, I need to... Oh! Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to try this out because obviously I didn't see any green lines or anything like that.
Yep.
So
you right click.
So hang on. Tool options. Okay, let's make the brush 5. Y limit. Hang on. Is this slope? Yeah. Y limit. Does it matter what I use as Y limit?
For this build, no.
Okay, so then I would. Hang on.
Then you
Slope
can
option.
click somewhere on the plane. Right click.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
if you move away from it, you see like all these numbers.
Yeah.
If you move your mouse to where you want to have your elevation from,
Yeah.
you can there right click and hold. And then you get like this green slope.
Hang on a minute. I have to do it again because that didn't go very well. Okay. So I have this funny cylinder. Okay, and then I move it.
Yeah, and then you click, hold down, and drag.
Okay, click, hold down, and drag. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, I have hold it down and I have dragged. Okay, and what then? And then I let go.
And you have a little bit of a delay. For me.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you see like these green squares.
Yeah.
Then you can just keep going with your brush underneath that. As long as you don't let go of that right click, it will keep adding blocks for you.
So hang on, I've clicked it. So I have dragged it to a certain place.
Right
What do I do
click.
then? I'm still right clicking. I've held
Okay.
the right click down. Okay, and then
Your first right click?
no, my second right click.
Then you should see like these green squares, right?
No green squares happening.
You only
a
have
nice-
you only have the green triangle. Do you have a green triangle with the numbers?
Okay, so I go and I right click, and then I have a green line and a triangle. Yes.
Yes, and then you right click to where you want to have it on top of the mountain, and you
Yes.
keep it right clicked.
Oh, you
No,
keep it right click.
You keep
Sorry,
it right clicked, so you have like these green and
Okay.
blue squares, and then you can just drag it to where
So-
your beginning
so
point
I have-
was.
Oh, I see.
Yep. It's sometimes really handy if you want to have.
I let it go too soon.
Yeah. That's something that happens, yeah.
So I basically, yeah. I got it. So you have to, the second click, you have to click it, but then kind of, hold it.
Yep.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
That looks so much better than it did before.
Is he still
so-
at the no block, lol?
Oh man, this is so cool.
Yeah, so in my case, my shape is a little bit squarish. For that, I can go to the next tool, and that's the smooth tool.
Okay.
We'll put the radius a little bit smaller.
Let me just go where you are.
And then I can just smooth it out. Oh.
Oh, is this where you are here?
Do you see this? I'm gonna make it so it's a little bit better connected. So, do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I now didn't put the strength too much because then it's gonna change up a lot of blocks.
Okay.
I quickly need to
Let's see what happens if I do that. So, I am going to go on smooth tool options. No. Nothing happens. Smooth. Ah, sphere, radius, strength.
Wow.
Okay.
Also found your iron nugget block at Cube's plushie shop and dropped it off at your base in front of your portal.
Okay.
Iron
That will
nugget
make it
block?
really- Ah.
You mean the shulker? Did I leave it? Oh, shulker box. So, underneath it you have modifiers. If you put it above 100, then you can also... that means it's gonna add blocks.
Okay.
If you put it on melt, well, it's a chance of putting blocks there. Let's put it that way. If you put it on melt, it's gonna remove blocks just like you did with the melt tool. And stable is basically the normal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you make everything just a little bit smoother.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay. I mean, that is amazing. I am impressed. I don't like that edge here, so I'm gonna go and melt this. Nope, that's too big.
Yeah, there's a big chance I forgot that when I was there with Deno. So, the next one we have is the stored.
Oh dear.
And
Stored, yes.
this stored, yeah. And what this stored basically does is
I'm gonna come over to your side. So I
it
can see.
creates like a noise inside your blocks. So basically it's gonna break them up and replaces them. How do you say that? If I go over here, you can see that it's gonna roughen them up. It's just, yeah.
Oh,
There is also
okay.
a roughen tool, by the way. Don't get those two separated.
Okay.
Yeah,
I already think that mountain looks amazing.
So it makes sure that your areas get like more bumpy.
Okay, so this stored.
Yeah. So underneath that you see like this scale. That's like how big. The distance is more like how big of the blobs that you want to use to destroy the parts.
Yeah.
And the iterations is how far you want to have those separate from each other.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like the... Was it the gradient painter? It was one of the painters that had this...
The one with the
yeah, the
patterns,
noise.
right?
It's a little bit like the noise painter. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So, I've used this on my trees the other day, I think.
Oh.
Or was it the roughen tool? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that was the roughen tool that I used.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool. That's cool.
let me quickly put in mine. Oh.
So basically, the roughen tool is what it says on the box, right? It's nothing really.
I quickly need to go in here. Okay, so they can see that. Okay. Do I wait? Maybe I have it in blueprint. I'm gonna add something for you if I can find it.
If you have, for instance, done the sort of stupid thing that you sometimes do, where you have to cut something out, or you've pasted something in. Yeah, when you've done a what do you call it? When you've done a schematic and you've pasted it in, and it's got like really straight edges in the world, and that looks really stupid. So this would be a really good tool to use, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm just roughening away.
I am looking for my tree, but I can't find it because I've done it on another instance. So
Okay.
I believe it was this one. No.
I need to roughen this a little bit, because that looks stupid. See, I don't like that. That's to shatter. What does shatter do? Let's see. Oh! Boom. Cool.
Dippy.
Yes.
I will show it later what where I use the roughen tool for. But it's basically to add and shovel your blocks in a certain area. So if you have, for example, a tree, then you can use the roughen tool to go over there and say like, I want to mix and match
You want to make
the
it
blocks
fluffy.
in there. Yeah, you can.
Can you use different blocks, or is it just always one block?
It will connect the ones that are the same kind. It will keep those closer together. Also depends on the ratio that you can set and the faces that you set.
So roughen.
So if I go roughen here over where it's stone and where it's sand, you can see that it keeps changing the blocks on both sides.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. If you do only on remove, it's only gonna remove blocks.
Okay. Remove, yeah.
If you're only gonna add blocks, then it's only gonna add blocks and it's not gonna remove them. If you click on them both, then it just shuffles them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, shader is not really that difficult, I think.
I mean, it's whack it and break it, right?
Yeah, it also uses a noise to create holes. The one I have here is like
This one
the
looks like
volcano
horse.
pattern that I have here.
Where are you?
I can
Where are you?
here where you started.
Oh.
You see that?
Oh,
What I just made there on the ground.
Yeah, wow, that looks so cool.
So this seed here, if
did
I
you
would
do
say
that?
like I really like that, then this seed is something that I could save here under presets, or at least I hoped.
Okay.
Hello, Zeno Isof, I come to you.
Amazing.
Where you're teaching. I'm teaching Dippy Bladder. She's also one of the igniters, but welcome in, Tula.
Oh, and then you can make
So
it
love
big.
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So you can also make a pattern by clicking on active block like you
I've
used
just
here.
done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can make it bigger or smaller.
Yep.
So that's smaller, and that's a bigger scale. Oh, that's
And if
crazy.
you want to have a different pattern, you just click on randomize seed and it's gonna randomize it for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Alien
And again,
art.
if you want to undo this, you can just click Control C and it will undo it for you.
Yeah. Oops,
I believe that might have been Dippy.
What was the P?
Because now it's gonna unroughen it here for me. These parts, did you do that?
I don't know. I didn't. I did nothing.
Ah,
Yeah, probably did.
doesn't matter. Next
Okay.
one is extrude.
Okay, hang on. Where are you?
I'm above the thingamajiggy. Above the
thingamajiggy.
holes that we just made.
Above the amazing,
Yeah.
weird, spooky holes.
Do you remember the other extrude tool that we had in the normal
Yes,
tools?
it raises the entire floor.
Yeah, if
very
you
dangerous
click
to
on
do.
other stuff, it will raise the other parts.
Yes.
Yeah. You can put your limiter down to like 10 or like 50.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's only gonna raise those parts that you...
Oh, okay.
Then it's limited to that number of blocks.
Aha.
But you can also click on shrink instead of expand, and then you can just like let it go down.
Yeah. Aha.
Have fun in Helldivers.
I'm gonna shrink some stuff into this hole because that was not a good block. Excellent. I've done it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
And then
the modify we're just gonna stay off for now.
okay, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the stamp tool.
Stamp tool. We're doing stamps. Yay.
Okay, so
we're-
for that, I want you to import a schematic. I've asked you for a tree.
yes.
So if you go to File and then to Import Schematic.
Okay, hang on. Let me just go in there. So stamp. Okay. Stamp. Is it under No. Where do I go? Where do I find file? Oh, at the top.
File is just at the top, yeah.
Yeah. Import schematic. Yes. Okay. Schematic.
Oh, wait. wait. I think my tree might have gone in here.
There is no schematic in the... There is no schematic.
I thought I had a tree in here.
Yeah, I thought I had a tree in there as well. Minecraft. Ah, hang on. There it is. But it doesn't want to do the schematic. I can see them, but they are grayed out. Because they are Lightmatic schematics. It doesn't like them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make this really simple. Just give me, like, 2 minutes.
Yes.
Solid. Okay, maybe less. Separate.
Okay.
I want you to be on a cylinder. Oh, you're way too big.
Where am I? Where am I? Where are you?
You're doing nothing. I'm doing
nothing.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I don't want to have a cubanoid. I want to have a cylinder. Yes. I want to reset my rotation. I want to have you really small. You're really small. Okay. Oop. This is gonna be the most ugly tree, but this is the easiest I can make stuff.
Hey. Of course I remember you. How are you? How's it going? Nietvries is teaching me Axiom.
Okay, we're not gonna put it on a pyramid. Let's put it on a... cylinder? No?
Okay, let's see if I've got the whole thing.
Maybe we should put it on here. Oh, look.
Okay, I have it. Okay.
Oh, I think I made it a little bit too big. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna select these. Yes, yes. I know how to make a selection. Go away.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
I know you haven't been here for a while.
Control
Okay.
C.
I have to. So we're doing weird stuff. We're playing around with the Axiom tools. I know. Oh god, there's a Christmas tree.
And I just need to select it.
It is a Christmas tree. A ginormous...
Okay.
It's so fluffy.
I want you to go to your selection tools.
Hang on. Selection tools. Hang on a minute.
Magic select, for example.
Oh, magic select. Yes. Okay.
I want you to select a tree.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I don't. Yeah, you can just click on the leaves, and then you click on the wood underneath,
on the
so you have
trunk, yes.
everything selected. Yeah.
Yes, it's like World Edit, except it is much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, and it can do so much more. Okay, so I've got the tree selected.
Did
yes.
you also select the tree stump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then you press Control C.
Control C. Yes.
And for some kind of reason, I don't see your clipboard.
Okay. Well, let's try this again.
No, I mean on the side you have something that I don't have, and I can't really see what it is.
Okay. So let's. You want me to do Control C or Command C?
So you have your animated rebuild with your palette there.
Yes.
On your, I don't know why that is still there. I want
don't
you.
know.
By default, you should have your clipboard there.
Windows. Restore default layout. Okay. There it is. Clipboard. Yes.
Yes.
I have the clipboard. Okay.
So if you have selected your tree and you press Control C, then it should be on your clipboard.
It is. Yes.
Okay, now I'm having ads. Yes, it's there. Okay, really good.
Okay.
Okay, so if you now go to the stamp tool.
Stamp tool. Yes.
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 Wait a second.
I found it.
Step.
I've got the stamp tool, yes.
Yes. So your radius is how big your brush is gonna be, where you're gonna work with.
Okay.
Underneath that, you see base chance. That's basically, if you put it on 1, that means in that radius is gonna be at least one of the things you have on your clipboard.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you underneath that, it says minimum spacing. That has to do with that it will have a minimum spacing of 5, will result in the center of 2 blueprints being at least 5 blocks apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do now?
So what you do now is for the stamp tool, underneath you can add a blueprint or a clipboard.
Okay.
It used to say for me here that I could also use my clipboard. It now says it can't.
No, I haven't got.
Why?
Nope, there are no blueprints on the server. Okay.
So for the stamp tool, I used to be able to just use
no.
my thing. Why am I not allowed to use my clipboard for this?
Okay. Save clipboard as JSON model.
Where did you see that?
Under file.
No.
Okay.
So now it only wants us as a blueprint. Okay, so this means that in 2 days' time, they've changed this up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because I did this 2 days ago. So...
Oh.
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
That's not it. Okay, wait. No. I can figure this out. I have a manual.
Minecraft schematics. It doesn't let me choose the schematics that I have made. So the Lightmatica schematics don't work.
That you can convert those to schematics. That's not a problem. The
Okay.
problem is more that usually where it here says add blueprint, there used to be one that said add clipboard, and that's no longer there.
Okay.
And that's the one I'm looking for.
Oh,
and I can't find that.
Well, why don't we do that next time?
Nee? Wait. If you just give me like a few seconds.
Okay.
I can find it.
Okay.
Stamp. Smear, tinker. Must still, because I don't think we are gonna need another thing. I found it. Stamp.
What was that doing? Oh.
A blueprint can be created by having content in your clipboard and pressing Ctrl P.
Oh, okay.
Ctrl P. Yeah. So you can just name it tree.
Okay.
The author is who built it. In this case, that's me, but you can also put your own name.
So I go in there and I go what?
Ctrl P.
Ctrl P. Yeah. Okay, I've got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can name Arthur. You can put in tags for yourself if you want to use this in the future.
Save.
Okay. Tree.
Save. Okay.
Simple. Create tag. And then you can just save it.
I've done it.
I'm gonna save it here. Okay. So now, if we then click Add Blueprint, you could try to reload it.
Okay.
And now I don't know where I've saved this.
Oh, that is cool. And now I'm gonna make the minimum spacing a little bit bigger because that's a... Hang on.
Okay. So apparently I put it in.
I'm making a forest.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Control Z. That was not good.
Open folder. Why is it not working?
Well, it is working for me because there is a tree forest with
Yeah.
amazing Nietvries, gnome trees.
Yeah, you can delete them quickly. Else I can't explain to you.
Okay. They won't delete.
Control
Control
C?
Z doesn't work. Nope.
Go back into your editing mode, please.
Yes. Now they go.
Yes.
Okay, done.
Done. Okay, let me
Yes.
go back.
Okay.
So, what did I say? Yeah, your base chance determines like the placement. So a chance of 1 means there's always a chance that you are gonna have at least 1.
Yeah.
The spacing is a factor that determines the placement. A minimum spacing of 5 will result in the center of at least 2 being 5 blocks apart. Underneath that, you have deferred and immediate. Deferred is the one you just used. Immediate is the one that gives you the gizmos, so you can actually move them after you've placed it.
Okay.
So if you just want to have like a forest, but then you're like, well, I do want to move them out of the way so I can build a road in between, then you can just click on the gizmos and move them. Fortunately, I can't show that here to my audience, but they can go to my tutorial and see it there.
Okay, yeah.
Whew.
Cool.
What we have underneath there is a random yaw that randomizes the placement by rotating the blueprint in a random direction. That's why I would always leave this on for a more natural effect. And this, yeah, the same counts with the random flip. And that's basically that one. And that means the only thing that is left is the text tool.
Text tool. There was text tool? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's next to the stamp.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
By the text tool, you can just right-click in your field. On the left side, you can just type in what you want to type. And then it's going to use your active block and font and whatever you want to make it. So I have Minecraft letters here, and I can put hello to Dippy.
Wow, how did you do that?
It's with the text tool.
Okay, so let me just try that. Hang on, there's just one thing I need to finish first.
Dippy is totally not distracted.
Totally not distracted.
Totally not. No.
No. Okay, there you go. Done. Okay, it's all your fault. The Christmas tree is too cute. Okay, so
I'm gonna roughen up your Christmas tree a little bit so it's not too much of the same.
Text tool,
there.
text tool. So I write, thank you. Okay, and how do I get, what font do I get?
You get the font of the bulletin font, but if you unclick use bulletin font, so not the built-in one, then you can just use your own that you have on your PC. In my case, I have the Minecraft fonts because I use those for overlays during my videos, so I can just use those to type here. And the blocks are your active blocks on the side.
Okay, hang on, let me see. Okay. Okay, open. So let's use this. And then active font is this, okay. Active block is this, so that's this. And then how do I place this writing?
You just right-click in the middle. And if you then want to rotate it underneath where you just typed your text, there you can change up the X, Z direction. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no clue which way Dippy went, by the way.
How do I? I'm next to the.
You press enter and then you paste it in the world. Oh, there you are.
Okay, hang on. How do I rotate it? In which direction it goes?
Underneath text.
Hang on. Underneath text. Direction.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And underneath that is also the size and yeah.
Ah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's really cool.
Hang on a minute.
I have your stream. Oh no, I'm busy here. Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I don't hide it behind the big N. Maybe put it up there. Okay, so and how do I... Oh, I can make it really big and really small.
Yep.
Huge! And then I press enter.
And then I had to have F in my screen because my render distance isn't
Yeah, my render distance isn't that great. Okay. Okay.
It
so
says thank you.
Oh, and now I can't undo it anymore. Ah.
Oh,
then
then it was gone.
I'm gonna make it smaller.
Yeah, so you can use like the little bar on the right side to make your size smaller or bigger. Or as Dippy did, I believe, is just you just click on the squarish thing that you have next to it.
There you go.
Thank you. Well, thank you too, Dippy.
No, thank you.
So,
Actually,
did
that's
you?
too small.
Did you? I think this is big enough. Did you think about what I asked last time?
Sure. What did you ask?
So with the skills we have learned here,
Yeah.
would you like? I wanted to make like another big game map. Would you really like to do the beacon hunt map, but then with our axiom skills that we just learned?
Yes, I absolutely would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. That would be amazing. I think.
But not right now.
I'm probably quite busy right now.
Yeah.
But I think we should think about it when it's maybe a little bit of a quieter time.
Exactly.
Totally do that because I think that is an amazing thing. I've already talked to Blackie. He has to fish out the old beacon hunt world again. Because there are many things in there that I would love to have time to tweak. The problem with the beacon hunt world is it had a mod that Ben made. And I don't know if it'll still work because obviously Minecraft has gone through many changes.
Yeah.
And we don't know. You roughed up my funny face Christmas tree.
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
Sorry.
No.
Do you want me to?
What are you doing?
Better?
No. Nope.
Okay, never mind. I will just move it. I copied it. That's also a possibility.
It had such a lovely derpy face. This was amazing. Thank you, Nietvries. Can you come out of your kind of editor mode so that I can
Where are you?
I am standing on top of your middle arch.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. So that was amazing. I think we hang on. We have done so much. That was wow. I mean, I couldn't do any of this before. I had no idea. I think it really is a case of trying out things and going into a creative world and just going wild with this stuff.
Yeah, I have to say that it's also just learning how to... Well, how do you say that? It's different knowing how tools work than using them in practice. And that basically means the more you use them, the better you get at it.
Going for a dive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think, first of all, you need to be open to wasting a lot of time playing Because I think that's the best way to learn anything, isn't it?
Yep.
If you give yourself time to just play, press buttons, click on stuff, see what happens. And then give
Exactly.
yourself a little project.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yep. Like I spent an hour hollowing out trees.
Oh, that reminds me. I still need to get
Hollowing
a
out.
schematic of the thingy.
The thingy.
The nether hub portal thing.
Oh.
How
Yeah.
do you call that? Roads. Nether roads.
Nether
This
tunnel.
one.
Nether
Yeah.
tunnels. Yeah. Yeah.
So I still need to copy this over.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this. Yeah. So I still need to rebuild this in survival
Without the Christmas tree. perhaps.
without the Christmas tree. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not once, not twice, but just a lot of times.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right. So, how many more sessions? How much more is there? How many more sessions do you think we need?
I think this is our last session, Debbie.
What?
I think we've done everything. Because
on.
we already went over all the other tools. Right?
She's gone. You're
Yeah,
amazing.
I just went into the editor tool.
Yeah, me too. Nietvries, you're amazing. This is absolutely... I don't know if I will remember everything, but that is so good. That is so good.
And if you don't know, just ask.
Yeah.
If
And
you're
if people-
building something you think like there might be a way to do this faster, that's the moment that you're like sending me a message. Nietvries,
Yeah.
what would be the fastest way to do
Yeah.
this?
The other thing I think is that if people have any specific questions, they can put them in the comments, and maybe it'll give Nietvries inspiration to do some more very, very specific tutorials. Like, I would like to know how you build this or something like that with Axiom.
I already promised them in my last Axiom tutorial that I would teach them different ways to build volcanoes. Because
Oh
it
my
has
God,
been
that's so cool.
requested. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there are multiple ways of the tools we have used that you can also rebuild that.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what? You could do a whole series of like stuff. How to build clouds. How to build rainbows.
Yep.
Oh my god, it would be so easy to do rainbows, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I also
Okay.
have a really new big project coming on. And for that, I need to design a lot in creative, so not making a game map right now actually comes really well. So I can have my Thursday evening free for the next couple of weeks to really focus on what's going to happen in the future. The only thing I'm letting out is that I'm also making animation that goes with it. And yeah, that's just taking a lot of time because I'm not really used to making that. So combined with Axiom and Flashback, that's gonna be phenomenal. So I'm really excited for that. And I also have really good plans on Igniter. I still haven't fixed the texture problem I had with the baby dragon.
Oh.
So I still haven't figured out which way I want to go with the storyline, because I've now made a storyline, if I can't fix it, that I can go that way. I also have a storyline that if I can fix it, we're gonna go the other way. So I did find out that a friend of mine is willing to look into it with me.
Oh, okay, that's
So hopefully he can fix it, and else then yeah, it's I need to build a new baby dragon for next season. But that's gonna take a while.
What? Another baby dragon?
Yeah, you think I was gonna keep it at one dragon? Come on, I'm a dragon rider. You didn't really
Okay.
think this is a steampunk outfit, right? I wear pants because I need to. You can't
Yeah,
ride a
of
dragon
course.
in your skirt. Come on.
No, you can't. That would be
Ah.
very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, Nietvries, I am just being really stupid. I'm just trying to place a sphere here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to... So
I believe she's over there.
So it's in the air. I can see the gizmo thing, right?
Yeah.
Now obviously I don't want to right click or anything because
Yeah,
How
you
do
put
I-
you put your pivot on the bottom. So
Yeah, that's okay. I've got it in the right place. How do I make it sort of become real?
enter.
Enter. Nope, that makes it disappear. Huh?
Do you have anything selected?
Oh, that might be is clear. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
That was the problem. Okay.
So also selections, you as long as you have something selected, you can't put anything else down.
Okay.
So it's really safe if you're working in a space and you don't want to like have your neighbors' things change.
Yeah.
Then this is the way you just make a selection box, and in that you can do whatever you want without that your neighbors get like the interference.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I would, for example, select half of that that sphere,
Yeah.
and then I would use like a tool to put on another sphere, then I can put it that like half of it is not gonna be in there. Because that doesn't fit in the selection box, so it won't let you add it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make the hungry little caterpillar.
Okay, you go and make the hungry little caterpillar. I'm gonna say goodbye to the stream. I might hang out a little bit more with Dippy in her stream, see if she has any more questions.
Okay, no, that's
Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, also feel free to message me here underneath this video on the live stream. Or just message me on Discord if you ever need help with anything. And yeah, with that, I wish you all a very good day, a very fun evening, and I will